Hello, Jen here with part 2 of my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit building. These are quarterly kits that we're building now, so this kit that I have right here is going to last me the next 3 months, and we're building our kits around our oldest collection or an old collection, old stash. So the last video was quite long because I kind of went through all of my papers. I have a whole bunch of paper that I'm getting rid of, that I'm giving away, and I know I have some stuff in here that matches some of this, and so I want to add a few embellishments and stickers and things like that that I know are older as well into this kit. So I thought, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is kind of a kit building / spring cleaning video. So this might be a part 2 of 2. It might be a part 2 of 3. We'll see how it goes. Let me know if you're enjoying this, because I will just keep going and cleaning through all of my stash if you enjoy watching what I have. Where do we start? This is my die cuts. Pretty standard, you know, iris containers container. You can see I have, you know, pulled some out and mixed them up. They're not in the color sequence that this is bought with. So yeah, it kind of just gets pulled out and things get shuffled around all the time. At one point I did have this all organized by designer, and then a few of them were sort of by like general theme, but I don't know if it stayed that way, so we'll see how that goes. I also have this iris container. Remember when they used to make the little inserts for the containers, the little plastic trays? I have this plastic tray with just random goodies. I don't really look in here all that often, and I tend to kind of like pull stuff out, and rather than putting it back in here, I put it into a basket or a container or something kind of on my desk, because the minute I pop it in here and close the lid, I forget that I have this. So I do want to go through this and maybe see if we can pull a few things out to use up from here too. And then I have a few other things underneath here. So I'm going to start with this, I think. And let's see what I have. So at one point, this was housing all of my little bits and pieces that I had. This was it. My stash was like an 1/8 of the size that it is now, and this was basically what space I had available for little things. Obviously, I've been able to grow a little bit, and yeah, now this is just like where things go to die, where things go to be forgotten. So I have these really nice brads. I don't use brads all that much. That's the problem. I think that they're basic gray. I think these are, and then this, I just used the big pad and I've been sticking other ones in here. So some of them are basic gray, but I think I've added new stuff. But I would like to try to get them used, so I might just go ahead and leave them. I don't know if I'm going to put them in this kit though. You know, actually, maybe I will. I'm going to put these in there, and they're all the right colors. They're all kind of fun, springy, bright colors. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to put those in there, and let's see if we can get maybe like one whole layout that has a bunch of brads on it. I have a bunch of twine in here, more twine. I have all of these clips. I never use the clips. I don't know why. I have no idea, but I feel like we do need to put some clips in there, because if we're talking about old stash, this is it. This is old stash. This is some stuff from, you know, kind of the beginning of my scrapbooking journey. So let me grab one of these iris containers. That's kind of my, here we go. This is a container I like to throw my little bits and bobs in that I'm using in my kits. I'm not, well, I'll leave these in. I'll leave all of this in. It's not new stuff, but it's pretty basic shapes and basic stickers, so I'll leave those in. This is actually quite old vellum, so maybe I will go ahead and throw that in there too. And let's put a few clips and things in here. So hearts are pretty classic, and I've got a couple of these kinds of clips. We'll throw that in there. I've got some cameras, some flowers, a couple of ice cream cones. This one's a little twisted, but it's an ice cream cone. And another heart. Some of these arrows. I think I got these arrows from IKEA, believe it or not. So we'll throw a couple of those in there. And how about a pink one? Remember these? I think they're freckled fawn. Oh, it's not going to show. There we go. And then I've got some people. Ooh, some bigger cameras. Put a couple of those in there. A couple of those. Another one of these. How's that? Maybe an orange. Oh, I like these navy blue stars. I have some cute little donuts in here. That might be fun. Okay. All right. Oh, and that one. So I think I have, do I have 3 of everything? 1, 2 hearts. I think I only have 2 hearts, but I think I actually only have those 2 hearts. I also have some little coffee cups, so I'll throw a couple of those in there. If I need to pull out a 3rd one for whatever reason, I can come back and grab some more. I know where they are. Oh, there's the other heart. Okay. So I think that's probably good. Look at all these homemade enamel dots that I have. I have a whole bunch of them. So yellows and oranges, pinks, reds, a whole mix of rainbow colors. And then these ones are a little bit kind of like darker greens, blues, purples. I have some gold sequins in there. I'm actually going to pull these out and put them with my sequins. Here's some more brads that are kind of fun. I've got some stars here. Let's do some stars and throw those in there too. Anything else that I kind of want to put in? Some wintry stuff. I could put that one in too. Here's a fun paper clip with some ribbon on it. Now for these ones, I was using those clips for washi tape, and I was sending them as a little clip with a little roll of washi tape on them in my pocket letter or pocket mail. And then these were actually really good to kind of travel with if you're making a little travel kit, because you can get the washi tape, use up all the washi tape, and then use your clips. So that's why I have those. I have these fun little tags. This one says thanks, dream, imagine. That doesn't say anything. That's a big snowman. That goes there. Alright, I can throw all of these into there. Some fun little banners. These aren't going to fit like this, so I'm probably just going to pop them into a bowl beside me. Do I want to use buttons? Heck yeah, I want to use buttons. These are real old. I actually think I got them from Studio Calico. Does that make sense? Did I get buttons from Studio Calico? I want to say I did. There's only one yellow one. Maybe there's a yellow one somewhere else. The one thing about this kit, or this tray, it was really nice, but for me, it never stayed flat, and so I always lost stuff. Here's another tag I can throw in there. This one says Be Bright. It's actually from Ardennes, so I kind of like it on this side, but I think it's a little more Christmassy. I should remember to put this in my Christmas stash. I have these cute little wood clothespins. I don't really like using the clothespins for scrapbooking, to be honest, but I like having these little small sizes just in case I'm doing a project like that. So I'll leave that in here. I have some wood veneer that can go all on this side. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like fill this back up with stuff or what the plan is. I have some more wood veneer. I don't think that's actually the oldest in my stash. Oh, look at these. These are Craft and Gold Sentiment Stack from Creativity Inc. It's like a little paper pack of sentiments. I don't even remember where I might have got this from. I'm gonna put this in my kit because why not? Old stash. It's got to be old. I don't even remember buying it. This kind of stuff isn't old. These were actually off of mugs, I think, and I just kept them. So I can leave some of that here. My little pin, my pokey pin for embroidery. I'll put that where I keep that kind of stuff now and actually take all of this out because I don't keep it in that same place anymore. So I think that that's probably good. I'm wondering if this, that might actually fit in there. I have a bunch of stuff out that I feel like could go in here, and I might as well be putting it in here rather than keeping it out on my desk. So I have these cute pins. These are also from IKEA, but these are numbers, and so they're really fun to use. I think it's okay that they stick up a little bit from here because it'll squish down tight. And do I have any other stuff in this? This is my tags tray. It's got all different kinds of tags, but I don't think there's anything else in there, so I'll just slide that away. I have this little random bowl of stuff, but I think all of it is okay to keep out. It's mostly like pictures and things, so I'll leave that out. Anything else? Well, you know, I have these random trays of stuff, so it might be time to, oh boy, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna dump it. Now this is empty. I've got lots more wood veneer, little like die cuts and things that I've cut out. All this is the stuff that really should be going in here. Little die cuts. Oh, these are fun. Maybe I can pull out some of that wood grain stuff. I know that this is older in my stash. I don't think it's the oldest, but it's this little frame, and it's not, I don't know, it's almost like it's acrylic. I'm gonna put that over here. I have, what else? Lots of wood veneer. You know those random wood veneer, you pull them out and you think you're gonna use 3 of them and then you don't, you end up only using 2 or whatever. I have all these adorable little pictures of my daughter. I have some of these pieces of paper that I mixed media'd on and just kept it because you can punch little stars and shapes and stuff out of that, so that doesn't need to go back in there. This little sticker, I don't usually keep stickers in here, so I'll pop that somewhere else. A bunch of die cuts. Some more little washi tape that I travel with. I found these little tags at Dollarama, and I threw washi tape around them, and these also fit really nicely into pocket letters and then also to like take with me. So random bits there. I feel like this is all the kind of stuff that should be in those iris containers, but I don't have it in there because it's things I've pulled out for projects and then never ended up using. Planner nerd. Okay, stars and flowers, and here's some more of these like faux wood grain chipboard hearts I like. So I'm gonna pull those out. There's some sequins too. I know that those are a little bit older in my stash. So I'll pull those out and see if I can get them used. I think those might also be freckled fawn, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get these put in here before I forget. So that's the frame and these stars. I mean these hearts, they're not stars, they're hearts. And everything else, oh, little bunnies. I'm gonna get these little bunny clips because I do have some Eastery stuff in there, kind of spring stuff, so I think the bunny clips will work. I know this is actually a newer piece. This is from 49 and Market. I'm going to put it back. Again, that's what happens. You pull stuff out to use on another project and then it doesn't get used up, and I never remember to put stuff away. I kind of just throw it into the little container beside me. Here are some more of these hearts. This is my daughter's little Mickey Mouse necklace, and I think it was in there with the pictures, so I'm just going to put it back into that container. More of those hearts and these star sequins. And we'll have to do a larger purge at some point, but at least I'm kind of going through and I know what to expect. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave all that in here. We'll do a better purge a little bit later, but for now, at least I kind of know what's in here. I'm going to keep out my dewdrops. I use those quite a bit. I have some larger elements here too. You've got this Create Yourself. I don't think these are very old. I don't remember where they're from. I've got these little bits that I'm going to put in here. Just, it's all those little random things. Some more of those little enamel dots that somebody else made. And then let's see what's in this one. So the foam I'm definitely keeping out. These little stickers, they're little like glue dots, I'm keeping out. All foam. Little bits and pieces. I made that for a layout that never took flight. Hello, this is a Prima collection, and I know I have the chipboard for this somewhere else, so I'll just keep that out. I never used these little stickers. And I've got a bunny and some more pictures. Those can all go in there. Oh, this is from one of the collections I showed you yesterday that I just haven't used, but I'm going to put it to the side because I know I have more of it in the iris containers. These are some gold letters that I haven't really used. They're also from this Creativity Ink, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that this is from Michaels. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is from Michaels. I probably grabbed them because they were on clearance, and they're just a nice size to make titles with. So I'm not going to put them back in here. I'll put them with my alphas. This is actually from the Cocoa Vanilla collection that I have in there, so I'll keep that out. Here are some more of those die cuts. Lots more wood veneer. Actually, look, here's some boba that would match that boba paper. So maybe I won't throw it in here because it will definitely just be forgotten. This is a sticker. I always stick my stickers right here. So I'll have to remember to use that. But this stuff, yep, whop, that can all go back in there. And these little random bits that I want to remember that I have can go in here. And then more stuff. So I think I have this kept out because it's good for back to school, and I know coming up shortly we will do a back to school hop with Sarah. Here are some tags. They can go in my little tag section. These ones, oh, this is kind of Christmassy, so maybe it could go with Christmas. I was stamping on tape, trying to make fun little clear embellishments, so that was kind of fun. I'll pop that in there. Some more of that Prima collection and other bits of chipboard. I will keep all of that out. An Easter egg, that could come out. And some more chipboard. Some more of those hearts. The camera is very old. I'm going to keep that out. It'll all go in here. I'm just kind of doing this quickly for you guys. This chipboard, I think is my mind's eye. It's pretty old. That's another piece of it right there. Is there anything else that is catching my attention? Good Friends and Great Adventures. I don't remember where that would come from. This is some more of those die cuts. This is a nice little happy phrase. Here is a foam piece that says celebrate. We could take that out. I don't know what kind of celebration I'm going to be scrapping, but here's some more of those hearts again. Some more foam. The white crayon I actually use to do some resist techniques when I'm doing watercoloring, so that's why that is there. This says please, and this says, I don't know what this says because it looks like it's ripped. I'm not sure. It's ripped, so we'll probably not keep that. Oh, I have all these teeny tiny little punched hearts in here. And some more die cuts. Okay. Pop that in there and all this stuff. I think that's a good ton of little embellishments and ephemera pieces and stuff like that. So it gives me a lot to kind of work with from that perspective. Let's put this stuff back in here like that, and then I'll put all this foam in there. I love those little foam pieces. You never know when you're going to need them. Okay, now pick this up, and I have tons of jewels. I really don't use these jewels very often. I used to. I definitely used to, but I haven't been using them a lot lately. I think what I might do is just keep a chunk of it, and I'm going to give away the rest. So I'm going to keep these, and we'll throw them in here and see if I get them used up. These ones I actually really liked. They're like little flat back pearls. But again, I always forget that I have them, and then I just don't end up using them. So I might just go ahead and throw all of those in there because there's so many different colors. I'm not going to cut through them and try and figure out what I might use and what I won't use. Yeah. Same with these ones. I like all the colors and stuff, so I'll throw those in there. And then these ones are just really pretty, but I'm not using them, and I already have this kind of like clear yellowy color. So again, maybe I will just cut a chunk to keep for myself and give away the rest. Okay, give this away. That can stay in there. Oh, I cut these off of cereal boxes, I think, but I've still not used them. I'm going to keep them for a little bit because I know I have some expo pictures to scrapbook, or Comic-Con, we call it the Comic Expo. So I'm going to keep those, but I think these should actually go with my themed paper. That's why I'm not using them. So I'm going to take them out. I always keep a book in here because I love having book pages, so that's fine. Some little stickers here, again, to kind of go with the Comic Expo stuff. Here is where I keep all of my doilies. Some of these are very old, so let's throw a few in there. Throwback to the doily days, eh? I can't remember the last time I used a doily on a layout, so there's a handful of them. Maybe there's a couple, like this one I cut. Here's a couple different shapes and sizes. I'm probably not going to use all of them, but we'll get them used eventually. So some silver ones. Here's a nice big gold one. Here's a larger white one that I've already cut a little chunk from. I think that's pretty good. Holy smokes, I have a lot of them in there. This is also a ton of doilies and some memorabilia. Let me pull some of these out because these are old. But look at these fun bright colors. So I've got some yellows that I can definitely use in my kit for next month, or not next month, in July, starting in July. And I've got some of this kind of orangey peachy color. That's fun. Maybe I'll throw a yellow in there too. Oh, I've got the yellow in this pattern as well. So I'll throw these. Here's yellow and blue with some pattern on it. And then here's like blue with the orange or the peach color. Throw that in there. Just kind of spreading them out. Throw that in there and throw one in the other kit. Maybe a solid one in here as well. And a few solid ones in that kit. And then a solid, here we go. A solid one of these. And a solid couple in the other kit. Perfect. Okay. I might give away a huge chunk of these actually, because I really don't need to have this many, do I? Let's just keep 2 of each one. And what else? I've got some tissue paper. This was sort of like a catch-all for those different things that you kind of pick up and use, but maybe not on a regular basis. So I have a lot of these little like silver and gold doilies because they're always fun at Christmas. I have a whole bunch of these white ones because you can buy huge packs of them at dollar store. So lots of these white ones in different sizes because they do all come in different sizes. And I definitely do not reach for these enough anymore, but you know, there was a time. There definitely was a time when doilies were the thing to put on every layout. This is some scrap paper with some adorable little unicorns that, with some adorable little unicorns that I painted from a stamp set that I have. I'll go ahead and keep that. Actually, well, yeah, no, I'll keep it in here for now. Some more there. Oh, look at these. I have these banners. This is not the kind of thing that probably, oh, 2013. These are from 2013. I didn't use them. This is when Heidi Swap had all of her sprays out and she was creating those resist papers to go with the sprays. So it was $8.49. I got it on clearance for $2.49 and I haven't used a single one. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull out a couple of them. I can't even get the packaging off because the glue is like weird. There we go. I'm gonna pull out a few. And put them in my kit. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. And then the rest I'm giving away. So we've got a honeycomb pattern. We've got polka dots. We've got like a scalloped pattern. This, I can't remember. Is that called like damask or something like that? I'm not good with pattern names. Chevron. And then just straight lines. So half of these are going to be given away. And the other half are going to be a page kit. So I will see what I can do. Probably something like this, you know, do a fun like pattern with them on a page, but these are going to be in a page kit, so I'm not going to put them in my kit, I'm going to put them right there. Then I have chipboard. Oh, I have these mirrors, very old. I have no idea. Studio Calico days, I think. Then I have all this chipboard. I have this one. I have this one. I have this one. And I have this one. This is one of the projects that I have to finish, so I might as well pull this out too, and maybe this month I can work on that project. Okay, I'm pulling all this chipboard out. It's going in my kit, which I'm going to squish right there at the back. And then all of this stuff can go back in. Here are some more buttons. Ooh, remember these from Smashbooks? This one says eye candy. I have no idea. I didn't use that. But I can grab all these buttons. That's it. That has emptied this essentially. If something in here has caught your eye and you're like, I need that paper clip or whatever it is, I absolutely need it, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below. It is yours. I will send it to you. I will happily mail it to you. So let me know. Now, the other thing I found that is old, I have pulled these out and put them in kits before, and I just have not used them. I'm pulling this one out because it goes somewhere else. I'm reluctant to give them away though, just simply based on the fact that they're basic gray, but they're from 2011 and I really do need to give them a good dent again. So I'm putting all of these into my kit. It's just all kinds of letters. They match different collections. Like that paper I put in there with the flowers on it, that was part of the out of print collection. So here are the alphas that would go with that. I've used a lot of numbers in them because these were really good for December dailies and October dailies and things like that. But I don't have papers to go with all of this. I just have all of these, and I think I got this as a giant pack for like $3.99 from I want to say Winners, but it could have been Home Sense. Some of them I'm not really in love with, like this red with green dots. Just, I don't know, there's something about it that weirds me out. I don't know why. And there's a couple other ones that I'm just struggling to use. So what I'm thinking I might do is make a page kit around one of these. I don't know which one, but let's do that. Let's make one of these a page kit as well. Maybe, actually, yes, I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut it Oh boy, take a breath. I am cutting this, that makes it final. I'm gonna cut these and I'm going to do something on them to make them a color or colors that I think I would use a bit better. And let's build a page kit and see if I can somehow get this entire sheet used up. Why do I have them if I'm not using them, right? I would be better off giving them away to somebody else who either has the space to hoard them because they're an antique or is going to use them, and I really want to use them. So these are going to be the basis of 2 page kits. Done. All of these are going to go in here, and when I make titles, I'm going to make them from those letters and get them used up. Even though they're an antique, they need to be used for their intended purpose. That is my plan. So let's go ahead quickly and get into some of these die cuts. I won't go through every single die cut, but I do want to open up every container because I know I have die cuts that match stuff I've put in there. So again, here is the container, and I'm going to leave this on the desk, I think, because then I'm a little bit higher for you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So in here I have all kinds of stuff that is boy and also like dad stuff. But I don't think I put any of these collections into there. I do have dinosaurs, so maybe I'll pull out dinosaur stuff quickly. Only if it catches my eye, I'll pull out dinosaur stuff. And then I can put that into that dinosaur kit. Oh, and I know that this is from that monster collection, so I'm going to pull that out as well. Oh, yay. Woohoo, look. I have all of that collection. If you don't know what I'm talking about with this, go and watch my flip through and finish it, the very first one that I did a few months ago that shows you all the projects that I'm trying to finish up. I have a project that I finished, but my dog chewed on it. I have no idea why. I left it out on my desk, and she got into it. She obviously really liked it. She was a puppy at the time, so it is my fault. But I need to refinish it. I need to redo it. So I'm going to pull those out because I definitely want to make sure that I remember that I have them. And then I have all kinds of like really fun superhero stuff. This all kind of goes with those superhero papers. So I'm going to leave those all in there. I don't need to pull any of these out. Next one is my Cocoa Vanilla. This is Daydream. This is the few bits and pieces that Christy was so sweet to send to me. And I'm not using the Daydream collection, so we'll go ahead and leave all of that in there. This is Amy Tangerine, I can see, and I don't think I put any of her stuff into my kit. These are wood veneer, like really large wood veneer. This one, what is this? So Simple Stories. Oh yeah, Simple Stories. Simple Stories I don't think I ended up putting any of that in there. Let's see. Not all of this is Simple Stories. What is this? Chamel? So this is the Wild Child collection from Pink Paisley. Okay, this is... Oh yes, this is a collection I got that's like a Recollections summer collection. And it's just really fun and summery, and I keep forgetting that I have it. So I'm actually going to pull this out and put it over there in my third quarter kit that I am unofficially building as I do this. And then last one is a bunch of bits and pieces. Oh, look at how pretty those are. These are all very kind of summery and fun. So this might be some good bits and pieces to go ahead and put into that other kit as well. Little like enamel stickers, and again, I probably, you know, started using this, had just the bits and pieces, threw them all in here. This will be fun. I'm gonna keep this out, and I'm gonna have to put some more in, so we'll figure out how to do that. Okay, on to the next one. This, I can already see, is a bajillion pieces of my mind's eye stuff. Just like a whole chunk load of my mind's eye. I got these because I found these giant mega packs that had like 500 pieces of my mind's eye, like this kind of stuff. I don't know what collection they specifically went to, but there was like the gold pack that just had all this fun gold. I have not been pulling and using nearly enough of this, so this is definitely going to have to be purged. Oh, and I think I had a silver pack too. You can see this 7 is silver. And then I also had a pack that had color in it and had things like this. This needs a purge. I'm not going to purge it here with you right now, but I will purge a bunch of it. Best day ever. I know I've used a lot of these. There were like 5 of each design. So we're gonna purge this. We'll come back to it. All right, this one looks like crepe paper. Oh yeah, definitely. This is crepe paper. I don't think there's anything. Oh, somebody loves you. Might be good for an Easter layout. I'll pop it over here. Love you. This is definitely old, but I don't think it's the oldest collection. I do have some really old stuff. Like this says daughter. Ooh, this is part of that chipboard. Next we have, oh, also very super summery. And was this also just, I don't know. I think this might be recollections as well. So, do you know what needs to happen? We need to take that other one. Maybe this isn't recollections. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is Heidi's Swap. Yep, I think this might be Heidi's Swap. Tell me if you guys recognize it, but I think it is one of her more recent collections that she did maybe in the last couple of years. I cannot remember a name, but it's just all the ephemera from that. I think it was in one of those like tiered, or I think they call them waterfall ephemera packs, but this is both really, really summery stuff. And so this one also has things like adventure calls and where to next and that kind of thing. So I'm actually going to combine these together because even though they don't necessarily match each other, they both very much have that like summer vacation, summer feel to them. So we're going to put these together, and these are going to go in the next quarters kit. Here we have Maggie Holmes. Some of this is definitely older stuff, and now I gotta try to think, what did I put in that kit? Oh, this crept in there. Obviously it wanted to come and join the party, so we'll keep it in there. Put this one back. Next is Jelly Bean Soup. How old is this stuff? I have no idea. Here is some of that collection. The, what was that one? Yellow saffron soup. I know I have some of that. And then I have things like Happy Grandmother's Day. Woohoo. Some of this might be Pebbles, actually. I think so. I think this is just a mishmash. anywhere from like 2013 to 2018. I don't think any of it is newer than that. All right, this stuff. And now what is this? This is actually cut apart sheet that I was never going to use it if I didn't go ahead and just cut it all apart. So that's what I've done. You can see here. It's not very old though. So I'm not going to, I have some summer stuff, I'm going to pull that out. But I'm not going to put this into any of my kits. I think it's probably only maybe 2018, 2019, something like that. But I do have some summer stuff here. These can go into the one I'm going to do for summer. And I only have 2 more. This one is my Paige Evans stuff. So you can see it's pretty full. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. And definitely good for my ephemera. I'm gonna have to do some real ephemera heavy layouts, I think. And then this last one, I think is my Rosie Studio stuff. It's not that old. It's older, like before COVID, but not, maybe not before COVID actually. During COVID, or just kind of as it was finishing. So not that old. So I'll leave that for now. Okay. So here is my iris container of ephemera. And then I have lots of chipboard. So the last thing I think I need to do is pull out some stickers, just a couple. Let's make some space. If we're going off of what is old in my stash, well, that is what we're going off of. So none of this stuff, none of this stuff is old. These are, I'm sure that there won't be a date on here. Oh, 2015. There is. So these are both really old Tim Holtz from 2015. So one is Small Talk and one is the Small Talk Occasions. I'm not sure if I'm going to do many occasions, but that's okay. I'm going to pull it out. And then anything else that's kind of real old in my stash like that. Lots of newer stuff. Oh, these are old. Cosmo Cricket. Do they have a date on them? Nope, it doesn't look like it. But I know that they are definitely old. They're kind of like scrapbooky, creative type sayings, so they don't necessarily work for every layout. I think that's why I haven't got them used up yet. These are a bit older. I can't remember if they're creative memories or if they are close to my heart. But I'm gonna pull them out. They're very generic and I've put a good dent in them. I have some more. I'll pull them out when I get to them. But I think it might be time to try to get them used up. And if not, instead of putting them back into here, I'm gonna make a Creative Memories kit and see if I can get them used up that way. This is Pebbles. I think this is older to me, so it can go in there. It may not be like 2013 or anything like that, but I think it's a bit older. 2017 and 2018. These are old Jen Hadfield from 2015. There's only a few of them left. There's a pineapple, some lemon. Maybe I can do some sort of fruit layout. So I'll throw that in there. If I don't use these in this kit, those will work in my summer kit anyways. So I think that'll be okay to pop them in there. Let's see, anything else that's kind of that old? I don't think so. My stickers I tend to use a lot faster than other things. Lots of newer stuff. The stickers were always the hardest part to get. I didn't put any dance stuff in there, but I do have some dance stuff here. This Pebbles, does it have a date? Oh, 2013. Okay. So these Pebble stickers are from 2013. So I've got this side, and whoops, the sheet came apart, so I also have this side. So I'll throw those in there, and again, if I don't get them used up, we can just pop them right into the summer kit, so that works. Dear Lizzie, I don't think is that old. 2015. These are 2013 as well. This might be the other side of those stickers. These stickers, actually. Oh yeah, that definitely looks right. Okay, these are 2013 as well. So that can get popped into there. And that might be about it. Oh yeah, that's definitely it for that. Everything else is newer. I think that this is my kit. I'm gonna pull this out so you can see. So I've got all kinds of fun goodies in the front here. I've got stickers. Then I've got my super old paper from 2007. I've got my dinosaurs. I've got my Lil Duke collection. It's not really the oldest stuff that I have, but definitely older, and it's a pretty full collection. I have my Moonchild stuff. I have lots of like little stickers and random pieces of paper that I've found from Studio Calico. That's what a lot of this stuff is. Then I have a bunch of the chipboard that is all older. More Studio Calico. I have a couple of like interesting papers here that are older that I'd like to get used. And then just a bit newer stuff, some of my Cocoa Vanilla stuff, just because I really enjoy it. And it is kind of getting, you know, on the older side of things, but a little bit newer to throw in. And then of course these basic gray as well. So all of that, and then a bunch of ephemera, just a ton of ephemera here to use with all of these papers. I'll throw in those dinosaur bits of ephemera, so lots of that to use up, and a few little elements that I've put here, like this kind of stuff to reach for. I have really old sequins. That's all kept up there. I'm not going to go through all my sequins right now. Again, that's a video. If you want to see it, let me know. But I think that that's probably good. All right, so that is my kit for the next 3 months. All of these goodies, lots to choose from, lots of variety, different themes. A lot of this is based around 2013. Some of it a little bit newer than that, but I aimed for 2013. That seems to be when I had a good chunk of old stash to pick from. So I'm going to pop that in its place right up there where I can see it. And then the ephemera and stuff I just tuck right under here. You can't quite see it on screen. Newer stuff is going to get incorporated into this no matter what, because I'll bring in design team stuff. So anything I get from Scrap Shots and Emerald Creek and Wild Whisper, and then all my sequins from Jody. So there will be some new stuff in there. So if you have questions about taking older stash and incorporating it into newer stash or with newer stash, please let me know so that I know to kind of explain what I'm doing as I'm showing it to you guys. I think that's it. I have talked your ear off for like 2 days straight now, and I really, really appreciate you guys listening to me and coming to check this all out. And that is it. That is all. Thank you so, so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please leave comments down below and questions and chat with me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please follow everyone else who plays along with How to Kill a Kit with Style. Until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.